everyone, welcome to Yoga with Adriene. I'm Adriene, and today we have yoga for when you're in a bad mood. Okay, it happens. You're in a bad mood, you don't know what to do, you don't want to do destructive things, you don't want to drink a bottle of tequila, or do you? Here's a little sequence that we put together to support you. This is a request that I get a lot, and so I thought we would go ahead and do it. A nice sequence to hopefully nurture you, support you, help you feel like you're not alone. We all get in those terrible moods, and hopefully by the end of it, you will have found what feels good. All right, so today we're going to begin in extended child's pose. You can use a blanket or a towel on the knees if you need, bringing them as wide as your yoga mat. Bringing the two big toes together, and then just come on now. Let's start right here, right now. Turning it around, so I'll reach the fingertips forward. You can take your eyes off the video here. Allow your forehead, that third eye point in particular, to come to your mat. If the shoulders feel kind of tight or pinched here, go ahead and widen the palms a bit. Then take a big breath in, my friends. And use your exhale to just relax your heart down to the earth. Big breath in. And wherever you are today, take a nice exhale out through the mouth. We take a second here, just kind of bowing to the big picture. Surrendering to that which is greater than us. And maybe already you can find just a sense of ease or a little joy and like, yeah, it's been a tough day, or things that have led me to this point, I don't necessarily have to attach myself to. I can take this opportunity to put them aside, to let them go. Or begin the process at least. So we're just going to take a couple quiet moments here. If you're uncomfortable here, you have a couple options. You can lift up on the hips and bring the knees underneath the hips and come to a more puppy posture. You can, use a block underneath the sit bones and come to rest here with the hands forward. So we have lots of options here. If extended child's pose is totally out of your practice, you can just begin this practice in sukhasana with the head bowing to the chest. So we have lots of options. So for me, I'm hearing the sounds of the birds outside. You might hear them too. You might just close your eyes here and relax your shoulders and just notice how you feel. Notice the quality of air in the room. Begin to expand your awareness to the sounds around you. And again, if you're frustrated, just allow yourself to feel that way. And I invite you to use this amazing tool that we have in yoga of the breath to just begin to soften whatever that means to you. Begin to lengthen the inhalation and begin to extend or lengthen the exhale. For your last couple of moments of breath here, you might rock the head gently side to side, kind of massaging that third eye point. Nice. Easy, kind, gentle wake-up call. Bringing ourselves out of that thinking mind or the toxic thought world. Away from your troubles and back to this sense of ease, this sense of joy that lives inside you. When you're ready, spread the palms super wide like starfish and lift your heart to come up to all fours. So we're moving from the heart today. Lift your heart all the way up. Walk your knees underneath the hip points. If you are in cross-legged, go ahead and meet us here now on all fours. Toes are in line with the ankles, ankles in line with the knees. Wrists underneath the shoulders as you press away from your yoga mat. Rock front and back, create a nice long line from the crown of the head to the tip of the tailbone. And then find your alignment. Inhale in. Exhale out through the mouth. Big breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. And then we'll come into a nice, gentle stretching via cat-cow. Big breath in as you drop the belly, open your heart, shoulders relax down. Then close your eyes, begin to curl the tailbone under, round the spine on a big exhale, navel to spine. Release the crown of the head down. Continue in your own rhythm, in your own time, keeping it soft and easy. Use your breath to stay in the moment. Consider the energetic body here, so we're not just moving the spine, but really kind of waking up the energetic systems, the nadis, kind of saying, okay, I'm going to cleanse and allow the tools of yoga or the nutrients of my practice to kind of clear the path so that I can feel better. Curl the toes under, come back to a nice long spine. Walk the palms forward just a hair, and then we're going to drop the elbows down. Walk the knees back, heart to earth pose here. I'm going to slowly open up through the shoulders, stretch the belly, and melt my heart back towards my kneecaps. Stay rooted through your knuckles here. Forehead may or may not come to the floor here. And we breathe. You might gently rock the tail, gently side to side. So this could just be a nice shoulder opener or heart opener for you. Could be just a nice stretch in the spine, the back body. Or this could be that and more. This could be a moment where you laugh something off. Maybe cry something out, who knows. This is totally an awesome shape. You can just take a bird's eye view of yourself here. Think about this shape in other cultures. I mean, this is a true surrender. Just kind of bowing to the big picture again. So, it is whatever you want it to be, but just a little reminder that there's lots in these shapes. It's not just the stretching, right? Okay, from here, I'm going to slowly anchor my navel to my spine just for a little support and come onto my belly using the elbows and the palms to kind of guide myself through. I come to a nice sphinx pose here. Press into the tops of the feet, press into the pubic bone, find length through the crown of the head as you slowly open your heart forward. Press into your foundation, so press into the elbows, press into all 10 knuckles. Inhale in, smile. Exhale, turn your nose towards your left shoulder, stretch through the right side of your neck. See if you can engage through the legs, maybe even lifting the kneecaps a little bit here as you breathe in. And dropping the chin to the chest as you breathe out. Stay pressing up and out of your arms, your forearms here, as you take the nose to the right shoulder now. Breathe into the left side of your neck. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Lift your kneecaps. Breathe in. And exhale back to center. Awesome. Release everything. Draw your palms underneath your shoulders. Curl your toes under and strong like bull. Press up to plank pose. Rock front, rock back, rock front, rock back, and then send it all the way to downward facing dog. Awesome job, my friends. Pedal it out. Find a little movement. Man, work through it here. Big, big breaths in through the nostrils and big breaths out through the nose or mouth. You pick. After a little bit of movement, find stillness. Draw the tops of the shoulders away from the ears, inner thighs in towards each other. So we have these two spirals, one going out and one inner thighs going in. Find stillness. Close your eyes. Hug your lower ribs in just a hair. Breathe. Awesome. Then soften through the knees and go for a nice, slow, almost meditative walk towards the front edge of your mat. So we're not here to taskmaster. We're here to find what feels good. So enjoy this walk up towards the front and then enjoy your forward fold. Grab the elbows if it feels good. Stretch the back body by bending the knees as generously as you need. Close your eyes, relax your jaw, rock front, rock back. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, drop the arms. Inhale, lift halfway. Long, beautiful neck. Use your exhale to float it down. Repeat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Nice figure 7 with the body here as you play. Use your exhale to slide it down. And one more time. Inhale. Awakening the spine, supporting the bones. Exhale, come down. Great, now we're going to do a nice slow ragdoll, as slow as you can go today. Slowly rolling up to a nice standing position. And when you arrive, take a couple seconds to lift and lengthen up through the crown, to relax your shoulders down away from your ears, to just notice where you're kind of holding your weight on your feet. You might rock a little front and back. You might notice if you're clenching in your butt or anywhere else. Just kind of notice. Maybe you take some loops of the shoulders, maybe take some circles with the nose, maybe you fix your pants or your hair, whatever feels good here. Massage the wrists. And then after you've kind of gone through these things, then bring the feet together and come to stillness. So I'll give you a little bit of time to do whatever it is that feels good. And we'll meet in Tadasana, feet together and hands at the heart. So when you arrive there, begin to deepen your breath. Spread awareness through all 4 corners of your feet and begin to draw energy up from the soles of your feet. Let it travel up through the arches of your feet. The kneecaps lift. Tailbone grows heavy and we lift up through the heart. Then find softness in the knees, and on an inhale, we'll drop the fingertips down to come up. Big full body stretch here. Stretch, reach for the sky. And then exhale, down we go, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, step or hop it back to plank. Stick with me, hang with me. We don't have a very long practice today, so we're going to give it our all. We're going to work through it. We're going to pedal the knees here in plank. We're going to press away from the yoga mat, kind of dome through the upper back body. So just stimulating the lines of energy, the meridians of energy. Work it out. If this brings on a breath that's new to you, let's hear it. Then we'll slowly lower the knees down, hug the elbows into the side body, and come on to the belly. Big breath in as you lift up cobra. And you might take a second here to just find length and work it out. Use an exhale to slowly release with control. Curl the toes under, back up to that plank. You got it. Ready? Inhale in, exhale, press up. Rock front, rock back, rock front, and then take it to downward facing dog. Inhale in through the nostrils. Exhale, blowing air through your ankles. Hey-o. Inhale in. Exhale, let something go. Blow it out through your lips. Inhale in. Exhale out. Awesome. Repeat the slow walk from before up towards the front edge, or bend your knees generously and practice hopping up towards the front edge on an exhale. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reach the fingertips all the way up. Reach for the stars. Exhale, hands at the heart. Interlace the fingertips, press the palms forward, up and back. Feet are together here. Climbing up, 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 stretching the side body. Then inhale, looking up towards the thumbs. Exhale, take it to the right. Inhale to center. Take it to the left. Inhale, center. To the right. Inhale, center. To the left. Blood's flowing the opposite direction as we release the hands. Reach for the sky. One more time. Big breath in. And then exhale. Let it all go. Feels awesome. Cool. So from here, I'm going to bring the feet hip width apart. I'm going to go into a little balancing sequence, but it's not going to be too challenging, so we'll work at different levels. First level is big toe. Come onto your right big toe and hang out here. Palms together at the heart here, lifting the sternum to the thumbs. Maybe you begin to lift the big toe up, maybe not. Just playing here, working on hugging into the midline. We're going into tree, so taking a step further, you might grab that right ankle, maybe bring that right heel up towards your center here. Maybe it presses into the left thigh, and the left thigh presses back. Everyone, tuck your pelvis, tailbone grows heavy. We can also practice this below the knee, or if you're on the big toe here, you can begin to turn out through the hip and practice here. So the great thing about balancing poses is they kind of require our attention. They require our focus, which can be great if you're having a bad day because you kind of anchor your attention on your breath and you have to focus on your gaze, focus on what's going on in the body and support yourself. If you're feeling adventurous or feeling a little freedom, maybe you take a mudra in the hands, or maybe you take a different variation with the arms. If you're feeling really frisky, you might even take a forward fold here. You never know. Beginners, maybe hold off on that. So we're taking variations, we're holding on to our balance, we're remembering the importance of taking responsibility for our own happiness in balancing postures and in life. And however you want, we'll slowly release. And you can either let it go today. Normally I say come out with control and grace. Sometimes it's just good to let it go. Or maybe you come out with a more controlled pace. Same thing on the other side. So one thing I love about the channel is we're so diverse, right? We are all different levels. We have many different age groups, body types, cultures practicing. So all the more reason I think for us all to give ourselves permission to even just have a tree pose here. Lifting the big toe up and down, kind of working on, not collapsing into that hip or whatever it is you're working on. And then when you're ready, come into the shape. Maybe it's not today. Tailbone grows heavy. We press the right thigh back into the left foot, top of the left thigh bone, melts down in a way we find that rotation. We begin to open up through here. Lift your heart, everyone. Take a mantra or take an arm variation if that feels good. And we focus back in on the breath. When you feel satisfied, we'll come out of the pose. And we'll come back to the head of the mat if you aren't there already. Take a big sweeping breath in. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, down you go. Step or hop it back to plank. Slowly lower down to your cobra or chaturanga to upward facing dog. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Drop the left heel, lift the right leg up high, bend your right knee, squeeze it up and in, come to a nice lunge, pivoting on the back foot. We'll rise up strong, warrior one. Inhale in. Exhale, relax your shoulders down. Inhale in. Exhale, charge your left inner thigh. Strong foundation here. Big breath in. And then on an exhale, we'll open out warrior two. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Dropping the left fingertips down. We carve a line through space. Pivot on the back foot. Come to a nice, strong high lunge. We're only going to do one high lunge on each side. So dig deep, breathe deep. Lengthen tailbone down, navel in. Pull the right hip crease back. Smile. Strong warrior. And then exhale, down you go. Great. Step the right toes back. Come straight to your downward dog. Drop the right heel. Lift the right leg. Excuse me. Left leg high. Hello. Bend the left knee, squeeze it up and into your lunge. Nice low lunge here. Then when you're ready, pivot on the back foot. Reach the fingertips up. We come to warrior one. You know that phrase, be a warrior, not a worrier. We can apply that here. I like it. It's cheesy, but I like it. Inhale, warrior one. Big breath in, stretch. Exhale, dig into your foundation. Draw energy up from the center line. Find your breath, so important. Then when you're ready, take it out to warrior two. Pull the pinkies back, find your breath. Our practice is almost done, or we're about to flip our burgers and take it down anyway. Breathing deep. Okay, here we go. Dropping the right fingertips down, pivot on the right toes, strong high lunge. Eventually we want to get this left hammy parallel to the mat, but maybe not today, right? So just a place to work towards. You might bend your right knee, scoop the tailbone under here if it feels right. Inhale in, hug everything to the midline. Remember, you are responsible for your own happiness, and that is a tough thing sometimes, but it's also a beautiful thing. So one more breath here as you spread your fingertips in celebration of just that. Big breath in. And exhale, release down. Awesome. Plant the palms. Step the left toes back. If you want to sneak in a vinyasa here, you can. Otherwise, we'll lower the knees. Walk the big toes, the knees together. Big toes to touch. And we come into a full child's pose, swimming the arms around, forehead to the mat, balasana. Take about 5 awesome quiet breaths here to just be. Soften through the fingertips. Use your breath to stretch the back body. Awesome, rad. Bring the palms up. Slowly we'll rise up. Bring the knees as wide as the mat, big toes still together, just like we were at the beginning of our practice. And if you know me, you know where I'm headed. Nothing will change your day around or piss you off, just kidding. Like a lion's breath. And we're actually going to do full lion's pose today. So knees are wide. Toes are together. I'm not just loosey-goosey in my legs, okay? That's how we have knee issues, okay? So I'm a little bit engaged in my legs, pelvis tilts out. I'm conscious still of what's going on down below. Great advice, Adriene. Okay, turn the fingertips towards you, stretch the arms. And if you're new to the practice, you might be like, whoa, can't do that. So you can stay on your fingertips here like this. Loop the shoulders forward, up and back. Find length. Nice tilt through the pelvis. And here we go. We're going to do 3 lion's breaths. Don't you dare just sit there and watch me do it. Do it with me. Here we go. Big breath in through the nostrils. Exhale, lion's breath, tongue out. Full lion's pose. Go for it. Let it go. Awesome. Slowly release off the wrists. Little counter pose here as we come to thriller arms or zombie arms here. Stretch. Then we'll come to all fours. Walk the knees together, swing the legs to one side, and slowly come through to seated. Awesome work, my friends. If you're new to the lion's breath, we have a whole video on lion's pose that's quite embarrassing for me and hopefully quite fun for you. Okay, so we'll bring the hands behind the thighs here, and then with control, might as well enjoy this slow roll down, just engaging the core, engaging your center, massaging the booty. If the legs come up, no worries. Slowly we roll down. Oh. And then eventually we'll hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big old hug. Never was there a more important day, right, than doing this yoga if you're in a bad mood, to give yourself a nice big hug here. Draw the shoulder blades down the back body. Awesome. Then release the soles of the feet to the mat. Interlace the fingertips behind the right thighs. Send the left, I don't know what's wrong with me today. Left heel up. Just did it again. Right heel up towards the sky. You know, every yoga teacher is human and makes mistakes, but I usually don't make so many left and right mistakes. I think I have allergy brain. Thank you, Austin Allergies. Ooh, at least the sun is out. Okay, pressing the right hamstring into the palms. If you have a block, it's super awesome to press the block into your hamstring and press the hamstring into the block. So I have this definite push and pull going on here. So I'm not just kind of hanging out. I'm really engaging. You can point and flex your right foot. You can keep the left foot on the ground, or next step is to extend the left leg out long, and I'm going to find that same sit bone to heel connection here. So you might be here. If you have a strap, you might be here. You might be here. Stay here. Our last layer to this is I'm going to slowly anchor navel to spine and peel the nose up towards the top of the thigh bone or the knee. Again, you might be here, you might be here, you might be here. We have all these options. Notice how your yoga mat is supporting you. Your yoga practice has your back in this moment. See where I'm going with that? Big breath in. Use an exhale to release everything down. Full body stretch. Exhale, big bear hug. Hug your knees in towards your heart. Same thing on the other side. Right foot to the earth. Interlace behind the left hamstring. Send the left leg up high. Begin to breathe deep. If you know where you're going, you can go ahead and go there. Closing the eyes, trusting yourself, listening to your breath. You might extend the right leg out. Next layer is you might begin to peel the nose up towards the knee. Wherever you are, take one more big breath in here. Feel your lower back supported, your core engaged, stretching the legs nice and long. Exhale, full body stretch. Big breath in, and then once again, we'll hug the knees in. This time we'll grab the inner arches of the feet for a little strut posture. So feel your back supported, lengthen your tailbone down and towards the front edge of your mat. You can hang out here, or you can grab the outer edges of your feet. Never was there a day where maybe a little happy baby playtime would feel nurturing, good, maybe even a little playful or silly for some, and I think that's good in terms of turning our moods around, our days around. And it's from this happy baby that then I will ask you if there's anything else in your body that you want to do before we head into Shavasana. So maybe it's a bridge pose, maybe it's a supported bridge pose if you have a block. Setu Bandhasana, which we also have a video for. Maybe you're ready for Shavasana, so you head straight there. Maybe you do some reclined pigeon. Recline one-legged pigeon on both sides. Maybe you take a nice juicy twist to let go of any other BS maybe you're carrying in your body. You're just like, okay, I'm going to end with reclined twist because I know I need to detox a little more. I'm still feeling a little frustrated or whatever. So I'm kind of getting in the habit definitely in my public classes, but a little bit on the channel too, of like inviting you to ask yourself, what do I need and what am I going to do to fulfill that? Because for me, that's the yoga, and that's really what makes this experience yoga to me and different from a lot of other yoga experiences, just in my opinion. So ask yourself, what do I need? Maybe, I mean, let's be honest, maybe you're feeling a little bloated, take that twist, or maybe you come for a couple like yogi bicycles, right? So to each his own. And then when you're done working, I invite you to either pause the video or get up really fast and go find a pillow or a blanket or something that makes you feel good. And if you're hot and it's nothing, that's fair too. And we're going to set ourselves up for some extra TLC in Shavasana. So again, I have bolsters and we have blocks and stuff, but I'm just going to use a basic pillow and blanket because I feel like that's something we all have. Maybe. And if you do, give thanks that you do, because plenty of people don't have pillow and blankets actually. And we're just going to get comfy. Just kidding. Okay, so I have a pillow here and a blankie, a soft one. I'm going to cover myself up. I'm going to allow my arms to rest gently at my sides. If you're still working, you can just kind of let this video roll out. There's no outro on the video today, so that you can hopefully move from your yoga practice into a little meditation. Even if you don't meditate, you might surprise yourself. Just a couple moments, or maybe longer, maybe 15 minutes of stillness, of allowing yourself to be with your breath, its natural rhythm. So hopefully by now you're getting a little comfy, and as you do so, I just invite you to take a nice, conscious, big breath in. And then together we'll choose to let it go. Close your eyes. You might practice the mantra, allow, release, let go. I totally hear the wind chimes on my front porch. It's awesome. Soften through the fingertips, soften through the toes. You might even let your lips part, let your mouth open. A little bit of yoga goes a long way. A little bit of conscious breath fuels the system. A little bit of awareness really nurtures the heart, allows us to take a break from the thinking mind that is so awesome and wonderful, but just gives it a little break. There's a whole crazy world of thoughts that, when manifested, can really take control. And so if we allow negative thoughts or bad thoughts to take control, it's easy to get swallowed in that bad mood. And that's totally okay. But if you're here with me now listening to this, I think you've made the right choice to use your awareness and the power of awareness to think thoughts and move the way that, in a way that supports you, doesn't harm you. Move and think in a way that doesn't sabotage you, but that makes you feel good. Thank you for sharing your time, your breath, and your practice. Please stay here as long as time allows. We'll let the video roll on a little bit with you to support you in this quiet time. Take good care.